Hi, I'm Senior Master Sergeant Kramer. I'm the EOD Flight Superintendent here at Edwards Air Force Base, and I'm here today to talk about resiliency skills, in particular, gratitude. I think as human beings, sometimes we have a tendency when we go about our day to focus on maybe the things that were challenging or frustrating, and we don't always take the time to look at what went well during the day. A lot of people get home and one of the first things they do is vent to their roommate, significant other, their spouse about all the challenges they had during the day. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You get things off your chest, you process it, and you move on. Gratitude, what gratitude is about building that kind of positive mindset, ramping up those feel-good hormones by looking for what went right during the day. One of the ways that you can apply this is to whether it be in the morning, or in the afternoon, you can look back at the day and look at 3 things. You can do this daily, weekly, you can do it every other day, and look for 3 things that went right that day. Maybe it was you killed it at a meeting, you had a presentation and you did really well, or maybe you grabbed a cup of coffee with a coworker and it really just gave you a break and kind of renewed your spirit. Practicing gratitude, and it just depends on your personal preference. Like I said, you can do it daily, you can do it every other day, you can do it once a week, you can do it in the morning, in the evening, you can journal, or you can just do it in your head. Whatever works for you in your personal situation, in practicing gratitude. And it is a practice. Like I said, we tend to focus sometimes on the things that were challenging or frustrating, and we don't always take a moment to look back and be grateful for the things that went well during the day, or the things that are going well. And I think especially right now during the age of COVID, if you will, I think I tend to look at this last week, I look back and oh, I didn't get to go to this concert with my brother, or I wasn't able to make it to an event that I was looking forward to all year because it was canceled because of COVID. But I try to take a moment to look at and say, well, and be grateful, hey, I still have my health, my brother is still healthy, we'll probably be able to go to that concert again in the future when it gets rescheduled. Look for those things, because there's nothing wrong with saying, this is frustrating, or that really angered me or whatever, but then take a moment to look at what did go right, what you are grateful for. I know, like you said, you start building and broadening on those feel-good feelings, and when you start looking for the good things, and then you train your mind you retrain your mind, if you will, to look for the good things, and to okay, yeah, I got a flat tire on the way to work today, but I killed it at my presentation, or whatever. Maybe find a way to balance it. And some people find that doing it every day turns it into a chore, and that's why I always recommend finding a frequency that works for you. One thing I would do is, before I go to bed at night, I would look back at all the things in not just the day, but my life that I had to be grateful for. My health, okay, I've got especially right now, some people are, maybe they've been laid off, future's a little uncertain, they're stressing about how to pay the bills. So I look at my situation, I'm okay, I still have a paycheck coming in, I'm grateful for that. Even though I didn't get to go to this concert, I'm not worried about how I'm going to pay the mortgage this month or next month. So I take that moment to look at that. It's about finding a method and a frequency that works for you and how you can apply it, especially now, because I think those people who are spending more time at home than they were before, and your recreational activities have been kind of curtailed. You have less opportunity to get outside and recreate or go do the things that you enjoy. You can't even go to a movie. That can be challenging for some people. But try to find the things that went right, what you're grateful for in these moments of challenge and uncertainty. But look at what you do have, because I promise you there is something good from all of this, and in the midst of all of this, even if it is just that hot cup of coffee in the morning that you look forward to every day, just remind yourself of that. Like, hey, I don't have much else going on, but I've got this. And it can be tough, and there's nothing wrong with, like I said, acknowledging that life is tough sometimes. But work on that skill, and it is a skill, practicing the acknowledgement of the things that went right and the things that you're grateful for every day. So, gratitude.